Young voters could break turnout records in this election, and both sides are trying to grasp as many new voters as they can. Check out some of these numbers according to Tufts University. More than 8 million new voters are eligible this election compared to 2022, and nearly half of them are voters of color, especially in regions that have key swing state status. For some Gen Zers, though, there's more to it. It's a big opportunity, and they're running for office, using their experiences to drive change on critical issues, education, healthcare, economic opportunity, challenge the status quo, bridge divides, and make government more accountable. And this is from rural communities to urban centers. These Gen Z candidates are proving that age isn't a barrier, but an asset. And joining us now, 3 Gen Zers running for office. Noah Nordstrom, who's running for the State House in Tennessee as a Democrat. Bryce Berry is running for the State House in Georgia as a Democrat. And Caroline Fairley is running for the State House in Texas as a Republican. To each of you, welcome and happy Friday. How's it going?
Thank you for having me on.
Great.
Good, good. Okay, I love that you guys are running, that you're young and you have a vision for our future, and to get us out of a disenfranchised slump that so many feel that we are in right now politically. Let me start with you, Caroline. What drove your decision to run for office?
Well, first off, Marni, thanks so much for having us on here this morning. It's a pleasure to be here. I was born and raised in Texas. I went to work in Washington, D.C. and saw firsthand dysfunction of politics and what it looks like, and moved back to Texas and got involved. And really the reason why is I believe conservatives from my generation, we have to step up. I mean, for the future of Texas, for the future of our values and the beliefs that we have, and really what we want our country to look like for our future kids and grandkids.
Noah, you are a teacher, and I know that our life experiences influence how we vote politically. How does it influence your decision to run?
Definitely. This is the major reason why I'm running for office. Currently in Tennessee, they are pushing this private school voucher agenda, which would defund our public schools very heavily. Already as a public school teacher, I've taught for an entire year without a classroom. Sometimes I've not had enough desks. I've had kids pass out in class because it's so hot and crowded, not having enough books. I didn't even have textbooks for half a year. So we live in a state that has completely neglected education. We're 46th in the whole nation in school funding. And then they're talking about defunding our schools even more. It's a crisis moment. And so I finally decided to say, if no one's going to step up and fight for my students, I will. Because what's happening, us throwing away the future generation, is not okay.
Yeah, unacceptable to be ranked so low and not do anything about it. So I understand that. Bryce, you've been outspoken about the need for good government and transparency. What was behind the inspiration for you to run?
Well, thank you again for having me on. I'm also a teacher, and it was my students that were my impetus for running. I have students that are homeless, students whose parents work 3-4 jobs just to make ends meet, students who've unfortunately been victims of gun violence. And it is those experiences that we have in our classrooms where I could not continue to sit by and say that what my students are experiencing is a normal thing. And so if no one's going to step up for my kids, I am. And so I have to run for my students, my families, my communities. My opponent is the chief architect of the Georgia school voucher bill that would defund Georgia's public schools. And so that's also a personal issue for me as well. And so this is all about running for being a champion for my students.
Yeah, all real valiant reasons to run, important reasons, positive, optimistic, future-thinking politicians. Each of you are clearly. Caroline, when you consider all of the issues that we have and the engagement we're seeing in young voters in this election, what do you think is most misunderstood about your generation politically?
That's a great question, Marni. I'll say some things that are misunderstood in my generation. One is oftentimes when young people are running for office, people typically tend to assume you don't know what you're talking about or you don't know what you believe. And I have found in running for office in this last year that when you sit down with voters and you have a conversation and you listen to them, they're supportive of the next generation stepping up. I mean, when you look at our nation's history, young leadership, it's an American tradition. Alexander Hamilton, he was about 21 years old when he became a founding father of our nation. And I often think, thank heavens, Ben Franklin, who was in his 70s, didn't look at Alexander Hamilton, who was in his 20s, and say, hold on, son, you're too young to do this. And so when we look at the next generation of leaders stepping up, I think that listening, I think being able to stand on principles and beliefs is something that is important.
Noah, how about you? You guys are all bucking the norms when it comes to the political establishment, just by nature of being young, getting into politics. What challenges have you faced on your campaign trail?
Yeah, definitely. What was said, I think a lot of people in politics underestimate young people. And they say, oh, well, voters aren't going to take you seriously. You know, this might not be your time or whatever. But when you get out there and talk to people, people of all generations are so excited to see young people stepping up. I get that comment every day. I stand at the polls and talk to people during early voting. And, you know, it's some of the people in their 80s and 90s are saying, thank God young people are standing up, especially early this year when I announced my campaign before the changeover, when it was Trump and Biden. You know, we had the oldest candidates ever running for president. I think the community is saying we need a young generation of leadership to come in and take the reins. But sometimes people in established party politics don't understand that, and they have perceptions about voters that aren't true. And so I think getting through that and helping, you know, establishment party people understand that the general public actually does want to see young people step up and lead has been a challenge, but I think we've been able to get over that hump by just working really hard and, you know, making history, really, contacting the most voters out of any campaign in the entire state of Tennessee.
Yeah, real quickly, Bryce, I'm sorry I'm out of time, but what do your students think about you running?
My students love it, actually. They love my signs that they see out in the yards. They get my mailers, and some of my students cross over my district. And so they love it. They are excited. And they're so supportive of me because, again, it's about being a champion for them. And they really see it as an extension of I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to step up for them, and I'm going to lead for them. And to the point, some of my most enthusiastic supporters are the older generation of folks that are so excited about a young person running. It's bucking that kind of trend where it's, you know, titular leadership matters. No, it is what all experience matters, and that's what young people bring to the table.
Well, good luck to each of you in your races, Caroline, Bryce, and Noah. It's an exciting election, and you're part of it. So I know that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. We'll follow each of you through it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys take care. Have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.